tardes, sus compas los calentanos en esta tarde. Claro que sí, vendré saludazo para todos ustedes. Hoy estoy con mi compa
Misael Arroyo para servirles.
y mi compa
Edgar, alias el Piggy or backwards.
Eso, primo. Hoy mi compa Faustino no puede estar con nosotros ya que su esposa dio a luz a su tercer bebé. Vamos a enviarle un aplauso a mi compa Faustino.
Tino.
Felicidades. Otro
Felicidades
miembro.
para la familia Figueroa. Ya que
Tino.
Está
otro integrante
expandiendo.
del grupo.
Va a ser una banda y pues ya tenemos que 5 contigo, 3 con yo.
El que falta
Yo
de
tengo
ti.
la mascota.
Y Faustino ya lleva 3, ¿no? Qué chingón, qué chingón. Saludazos, primo, claro que sí. Felicidades, felicidades, felicidades a usted y a su esposa, claro que sí. Bueno, señoras y señores, hoy vamos a hacer un segmento de nuestras experiencias de músicos, hablando de música, hablando de un poco de todo. Nuestra experiencia de cómo fue la transición de Tierra Caliente, porque pues honestamente nosotros iniciamos en Tierra Caliente y estuvimos ahí por muchos años, que estuvimos en carreteras y todo eso. Y hicimos la transición, ya ahorita en estos tiempos estamos tocando norteño con sax y pues queríamos platicarles un poco de eso. A ver qué tal les parece. Y también para todos los amigos que nos están viendo, pues ahí si han cambiado de género, pues pónganlo en los comentarios a ver si hay en las páginas de redes sociales que tenemos, pues ya saben que tenemos el Facebook, tenemos ¿qué más tenemos, Misa?
Instagram.
Tenemos el Instagram, tenemos el Snapchat, que por ahí también que va a
El
salir.
YouTube.
El YouTube,
The biggest one, YouTube.
El YouTube. Recuerden que nos sigan en YouTube y por supuesto invitando a los sponsors, por supuesto enviándoles saludazos a mi compa Moy, que ya oficialmente se ha hecho nuestro sponsor. Saludazos, primo. Un aplauso.
Para todas sus necesidades.
Para las necesidades
de gráfico, pues que sea fotos, logos,
Ey,
camisetas, playeras, gorras,
de
If you want
todo.
a catfish,
Calcetines.
tell
If you want a
Boy to
cash
fucking make you pretty.
For real.
manteles también.
Papeles falsos.
Así es.
Bueno.
Le mandamos un saludo para Moy, el compa Moy. Ya, gracias por la
Gracias, Moy, por el patrocinio.
patrocinio.
Le agradecemos ahí mucho. Y le vamos a hacer su comercial ya oficialmente para que ya sea oficial, ¿verdad? Claro que sí.
Así es. Bueno, como te estaba diciendo Celso, vamos a estar hablando de nuestras experiencias de músico y cómo cambiamos géneros, el por qué, cómo, cuándo y
Y si alguien
¿y hasta
está
cuándo
pensando,
Y si están pensando, pues convénzase, primo. ¿Por qué no? ¿Por qué no aprender un poco de todo? ¿Por qué no variarle a la música? Pues la música es muy bonito, es algo que nosotros pues nos nace, ya sea en cualquier género. Vamos a empezar con mi compa Piggy.
shit.
Vamos a empezar con mi compa Piggy porque fue el primero que se nos fue. Compa Piggy andaba tocando conmigo con la adrenalina, tanto como mi compa Misael. Y pues él fue el primero que se nos fue. Supuestamente dijo que iba a la escuela y se hizo más burro. No fue a la escuela. Fue mentira, nomás de repente lo vimos en otro grupo.
He's like, oh, shit.
Otro pinche
What are you
tóxico.
doing here? Shouldn't you be así noalense?
se voy a ir a estudiar. Luego el sábado que viene ya estaba
En otro grupo. ¿Cómo lo ven? A ver, Piggy, cuéntale pues.
What's up? Pues andaba en la adrenalina con ustedes, que for like 2 years, más o menos por ahí.
Más o menos 2 años.
Yo no me acuerdo que estabas flaco, güey.
Sí, güey, fuck. Why you gotta expose me
Ahorita
like
estás bien
that?
Piggy.
Yeah, yo me había salido cause relationship problems, actually. Not
Oh,
problems,
shit.
more like I wanted to spend more time, type of thing.
I actually don't remember por qué te saliste, güey, honestly.
No, that was it. That was the reason. I had no reason why to tell you. I mean, who are you? You weren't my boss. Nah, and me salí. Well, I originally started playing Duranguense. That's where my heart was at. And, the opportunity came up with Adrenalina. I enjoyed it. It was, to this day, I think it's still the funnest band I was in.
Sí.
We were younger.
Take that, braceros.
Yeah. And it was lit. Pero when I got out, I was doing tamborazos here and there, pero, I was focusing more, on school, my relationship at the time. And after a while, I was like, well, I can't play Duranguense anymore because there's only 2 bands, Dorado or Show Revelación, but they weren't looking, So I'm like, man, what am I going to do? And it was either that or Norteno, the alterado shit was hitting at that time.
Los inquietos y...
And I'm not a big fan of that. That and then like the Monterrey style was too hard for me. I was
Really?
like, I need something. I need
Like the
something
regular
easy.
norteño is hard for you?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you-
Sounds simple.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not. Well, then I was like, well, I guess I'll give Norteno con sax a try. And I forced myself. I was at work. I was at the shop. I used to jam to a lot of cumbre and rieleros. Just had them on Pandora all day. I forced myself to listen to it. Like, I didn't want to. I hated it. And then it grew on me. I was like, all right. And then I tried practicing a little bit. Like, I got a couple videos on my private YouTube. Like, they're private because I don't want anybody to see them. That's how bad. Like, they're cringy. And yeah, I tried. I was like, all right, cool. I'll give this, I'll give it a shot.
But you were just practicing.
Yeah. No, it was just me minding my business.
So you weren't officially with somebody. You were just practicing, waiting for the opportunity to come out for you and say, oh, fuck it, déjame calo pues oficialmente.
Yeah.
Okay.
It took me a while for me to, because I wanted to jump in, ya que stay for sure. Like, I didn't want to go and make a fool out of myself somewhere.
Right.
So yeah, maybe I practiced for about a year and a half, 2 years, I don't know. And I threw myself in. I saw some band that was looking for... No. I went to a gig with one of my guys. And then this one band estaba ahí tocando. And their drummer didn't make it. I don't know what the hell happened. And I was like, hey, you think they'll let me jam out? And I said, yeah, sure, why not? Go ask them. So I did. They're like, yeah, cool. And they're like, you play? I was like, según yo. They're like, we'll call you in a week. Sure enough, they called me.
Who was the band?
Don't worry.
Dick.
What's the point of the podcast? Then?
Right.
Get away.
We're not gonna throw people under the bus.
Throw them on the bus. Anyway.
Under the combi. So I practiced with them maybe about 2-3 weeks, and they're like, yeah, cool, come with us. We gigged maybe twice. And I was happy. I was hyped. I'm like, yeah, because
it's something fresh. Yo digo que cuando andas en algo fresco así, you're going to be like, hell yeah, le vas a echar todas las ganas, le vas a echar los kilos, because it's something fresh, You're like, you want to, it's a new style, it's a new thing, so you're like, fuck it, le echar los kilos.
For any musician, when you switch a genre, the love comes back from when you first began playing. And so I was like, hey, different style, different venues, different people. Everything was completely new, and then it rejuvenated that feeling that like, oh shit, I'm gonna go gig.
I'm young again.
Huh?
I'm young again.
Yeah, hell yeah. And I was hyped, and then me dijeron, nah. I was like, huh? And they're like, nah, like you don't cut it. Yeah, dude, it hurt. They're like, you
throw
don't.
Throw him under the bus, man. Who was it?
You're like, you don't cut it. I was
throw him
like,
under the bus.
Nah. And then I was like, fuck,
whoever did it, just comenten.
Yeah.
Like 50 bands. No, so then like I was like, fuck. I was like, it was like a month. Like that they were, yeah, we're practicing. Like, I practiced, they were lying to me. They're like, yeah, está bien, whatever, te falta esto. I'm not good, cool. So I would get home and I would practice. Like in esos tiempos, I practiced. Like I would sit down, took into consideration lo que me dijeron, and I was like, cool, yeah, for sure. Y ya me dijeron que no. I was like, fuck, man. And that was the second band que me había dicho que no. They're like, nope, you're just not good enough. Cool. And then my third band, the one that actually opened the door for me, was José. Fuck, I'm gonna butcher his last name. Sarmeño.
Oh,
The guy from Cascabel.
Sarmeño.
Hey, him, Paco, their sax player, and their old banjo player Israel, and their dad. And they're like, hey, yeah, you sound good. I'm like, for real? They're like, yeah. But like at this time, I think they probably had like a year or two playing, so they were fucking green,
brand new todavía.
Green, super. But I mean, yo también. I was like, hey, cool, fuck it, we go together.
Yeah, jam together, pussy.
We jammed out for summer, and I have no idea what the hell happened with the band at the end. Y pues de ahí ya, pues agarré más confidence, and by that time I had met Charlie.
Pero no eran conjunto Cascabel en ese tiempo.
No, era Relinche Norteño.
Oh, okay.
Relinche Norteño. Y de ahí I met Charlie. We kept in contact. We practiced. Charlie, our accordion player.
Charlie
Saludos.
Rivas, de Durango, el compa.
Him and Danny, we jammed out together. Shout out to my boys. We jammed out like twice, and we just kept in contact. Y de ahí, pues, we never did anything up until like 3 years later. And then that's when we made Saxteño. They gave me the call, and I was like, oh, shit. I was like, who's going to be there? And then they start telling me, and I was like, oh, fuck. I'm like, all right, so these are guys with experience already. I'm like, okay, cool. I was like, I got to step my shit up. So I got home. Charlie's like, record a video playing a song, send it to me. It's like, which one? He's like, Dulce Solitario. Fuck it. Ahí está en el YouTube, también está blocked. I'm serious. So then Fo told me, he's like, yeah, he's like, I like it. He's like, te falta, but I like it. Come through to practice. All right, cool, fuck it. Ya me fui todo bien hype. And it's funny because when Saxteño started, we tried practicing for like 3 weeks. Y no podíamos. Something came up with somebody. And then on the last week that I was like, that they canceled practice, I was like, what the fuck again? I was like, nah, these guys ain't serious. But that's when Joel's wife gave birth. So I was like, oh, shit. Shout out.
Shout out para compa Joel.
From there was...
Más babies.
Yeah.
Chingo de babies, eh?
Yeah. Y'all motherfuckers need TVs, man.
By the way, we just bought a $50 one.
Shout out to the suegro. Yeah, so de ahí, the rest is history.
So, en sí, ¿cuántos años ya llevas tocando norteño con sax? 3 years?
No, 3. No, Saxteño is going for his 4th year. So I'm going to say 5 years.
5 years.
5 years playing norteño con sax. And
how do you like it compared to Duranguense, Tamborazo, Tierra Caliente?
it's I feel like I've matured a lot more as a musician because what I brought in from like, you know, back in Duranguense.
I was about to interrupt you. Know, I was going to say, except for this weekend, pero yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sí. This time I came up short.
Ahorita le contamos por qué, pero go ahead.
So then,
say it, I want to hear it.
So what I brought in from like every style was towards the end of my Duranguense days es cuando me andaba acoplando más con el tubero. Like,
pues son las líneas de las canciones.
Yeah, that, doing remates, you know, practicing together. Y luego me acoplé más con Rafa en Adrenalina and shit.
Yeah.
De ahí, like...
Rafa, el compa Rafa ya de Mario Zacatecas.
Zacatecas, Valparaíso, Zacatecas, primo.
Yeah, with him, like my eyes really opened a lot on what we could do together and what, you know, the bass and drums should sound. So de ahí, like, trajo un chingo de ideas from that to the norteño. And then going into norteño is más disciplinado.
Oh, eso sí.
You have to bring it down, and then the speed is completely different.
Yeah. Well, ten en mente que Duranguense is hype like a mother.
No. Sí, but I mean, like, we can play, you know, una ranchera, different speeds, and then change it a little faster, a little slower.
Right.
Tempos. You know, yeah.
Tempos, cambian la movida en esto. And that's what I noticed a lot. Que puede ser rancherona, pero there's different types of rancheronas. There's a fast pace, a middle pace, and a slow pace. So you gotta...
Bueno, como románticas, pues.
Hey.
Yeah. And maybe like my second year in Saxteño is when I really paid attention to that, like the speed, you know, the differences. And it took me a while to get the hang of that too.
Yeah,
And then
how to connect with the bass player, pues.
Right.
You know, me, you know, I've been in... What is it? Maybe like my 15, 16 year ya tocando.
Damn, nigga, how old are you?
I started when I was like 14, 15. So when I joined the Norteño, I was like, you know, I've kind of already did this, but I mean, before that I was playing tamborazos. So I was like, I never really practiced for that. Then for Norteño, I had to sit down to practice.
Yeah.
And it was a struggle at first, pero I like it. I enjoy it. I've heard people be like, nah, you know, that's the norteño con sax bien aburrido. Just, or como el de la maquinaria, you know. I see dudes like clowning and whatever. And that's their style and shit. And at first, that's what I thought it was. Just the kick and the rim shot, and then that's it. And I was like, that's why I hated it, because it's so boring. Yeah. Pero...
Well, there's so many things that you can meter in the medio.
There's a lot of things you can
especially when you have like a good bass player.
A good bass player, yeah. So then from there, that's when I brought in, you know, basically the fundamentals that I've learned from other genres into the norteño. And so that opened my eyes a lot more. Then I love playing cumbias and guapangos. Bring that in, and then that's when I'm like, all right, cool. You know, aquí, whatever I want, I'm holding back in my rancheras and corridos. I could bring that out and just start jamming the hell out. And I enjoy it, especially now because, you know, back to some of those groups que me dijeron que I wasn't good enough. Those same groups, hey, you know.
Échanos la mano, ¿no?
That or, hey, we got a position open. Fuck you.
Yeah.
No offense, but saludos.
Speaking of like other bands, pues, how do you compare? I know it's like a little touchy topic, but how do you compare pay with Tamborazo and Norteño? Because I know like a lot of newbies, muchos, you know, músicos de ahora, lo más importante para ellos es el dinero, you know? Like for me, I'm speaking for myself here. For me, it's yeah, dinero helps, but for me, it's a passion. Like for me, it's la música.
Facts.
Sentirlo, you know?
Facts.
But like for you, because I know you played Tamborazo a lot in the summers, how do you compare that to Norteño con sax?
Well, el Tamborazo, pues, I think what the rate is like $50 the hour, but we'd be busy. We'd be super busy.
Like 8 hours así derechas, ¿verdad?
Yeah, like honestly, like there was for the month of August, like 2014, 15, no trabajé. And I fucking maintained myself off of tamborazos. And I was living good. Like, I paid all my bills, my fucking rent, good off. And I was like, damn. I was like, I mean, I don't know how some musicians could do it consistently.
Sí, porque hay músicos que sí, nomás
they live off of the music. Yeah, I can't do that. Like, I was like shitting bricks the whole time. I was nervous.
Good job.
Yeah. And
it's probably just the fear of like, pues, music is not steady at all times. You
No.
know? There's viene diciembre.
The pandemic.
Viene the fucking pandemic and nos chingó, but like unexpectedly, and you need something to
Stability.
Fall back to.
Yeah,
And
the
say,
only
you know
the only
what?
thing también is que like if you don't like traveling, pues
Right.
yeah,
you're not
that's
gonna
it.
make it in Chicago sometimes, you know.
Right.
Nah, like in Norteño, the vibe's so different because it feels like a band. Like, not a band, like a family.
Es que
So
todo
what you're saying, the Adrenalina was not family?
No.
Ah,
After
okay.
Adrenalina, dude, it was like 4 years before I joined the Norteño. So it was like, it was just tamborazo. It was, you know, going for the business and that's it. We go home and yeah. We barely practiced. We never got a
That's
picture
true.
together. We never, you know, we never did band things together.
actually
And
I don't think tamborazos actually practice, do they?
not really.
No.
I mean, the one I was in Tamborazos Cielo Azul. Check them out. We ain't active anymore. We practiced. We tried a couple times. Not a couple times. We practiced a good amount of times.
It turned into a peda.
Nah, they were smokers. I didn't even drink that much by then. So, no, and then like, you know, back to the question, aquí con Norteño, like the money sometimes better. Not sometimes, most of the time. You know,
Pero es que es seguro también, you know.
that, and then like people dig it more. People love it more. People are there singing your songs. The tamborazo people can't sing a song with you. Like,
True, that's true. Mira, y aquí te tengo un perfect example. Yeah.
hey, yo, let me hum it.
Te tengo,
Hunt this with you.
like the number one song de los tamborazos, 500 novillos. Yeah.
Dude, that never fails.
Corazón de Texas.
Hey,
I'm not bashing tamborazos.
we're gonna mix it up and throw this a sierra,
Son
okay?
ellos, yo no. They're bashing tamborazos.
Pero, you know, speaking, lo que dice Piggy de you know, pega más chingona la música when it comes to Norteño con sax. There's a perfect example this weekend que fuimos a tocar una fiesta. Y vino un señor, like, hey, en las cantinas.
Oh,
We've never played the song, ever. Como grupo, never.
we've never practiced it, and then ahí nomás pinche Charlie and Joel,
La sacaron
perros,
de-
badass musicians, they just turned around real quick, 10 seconds.
Dice, Misa, you got this? I'm like,
Yeah.
la escuché en la lake a couple times. So, luego cuando sonó el tiripipiri, la
Fuck
gente-
it. Dudes got wild and shit. But I mean, you don't really get that from tamborazos.
Yeah. That's the point I'm getting to. Like, there's
more feeling into
there's
it.
more feeling, there's more
excitement.
Actually, not bashing tamborazos, but like, for me, like, tamborazos, you gotta know a lot of songs también.
fuck yeah.
Porque no son cantadas, you know?
Yeah.
You like, you're
My respects to those sax players because
Exactly.
they can blow. They can blow all
tocando,
night.
you know, tocando straight for 5 hours. Y
Yeah,
like,
my
damn.
respects to them, bro.
The taroleros with them
Shit.
big ass sticks, man. Like, every once in a while now I try. Like, if I see...
I see tarolero is también tiene que estar constante ahí.
Oh, yeah.
They
Actually,
can't just
yeah,
like
actually-
a la banda be like rah, cierran and they're
And that's it. No,
Yeah.
tamborazo's constant. For everybody. No. I mean, tamborazo's not easy. Like, people think it's easy just because musicians were able to fill in for anybody. But I mean, es una chinga, man.
Actually, I want to send a shout out. Sorry to cut you off. Un shout out para mi carnal Fernando, alias el Shark.
Fernandito.
Yeah, que está ahorita en Tamborazo Aires Arrasadores, creo que se llama.
Oh, shit.
Dude wants to send a shout out. He doesn't even know to who.
Well, no,
how you sound.
It's because their name su nombre era Tamborazo Aires, pero le cambiaron a Tamborazo Aires Arrasadores.
No shit.
Y es como estilo zacatecano, like with 2 trumpets, 2 saxes.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Fernandito, you coming up? No, era chingón. Cuando se vino con adrenalina, he was dope, but then fucking Misa left.
The thing
Anyway,
with my brother,
that's another conversation.
I think with my brother, él está little, right? Pero he doesn't know how to play drums.
What?
Yeah. I've seen that. I've seen that happen a lot.
Like, he's a beast. I'll be honest. My brother's a beast on the taroleros.
Yeah, he is. He's a dope ass.
Pero lo sientes en una batería, he's like, like.
No way.
Yeah. I seen it happen.
Oh, shit.
Hey, if you look at my my first, they're not private. The first videos del tamborazo, dude, I sound duranguense as fuck. Bien.
Put a ring shop.
Yeah, hell yeah. Luego me decían, compas, escucha bien duranguense usted. I was like, dude, I don't know how to play this.
I'm just learning.
It's my first time.
So continuing to the same topic was, you think you're gonna continue your career in Norteno con sax? Or?
Yeah, for a while. Yeah. There's still so much.
You think you're set? Así?
Nah, there's still so much for me to learn that I still want to do, that I know I could still do to improve my drumming game. Así for the haters that said I wasn't gonna make it.
¿Quién es?
Don't worry about it, man. So then,
I'm
gonna find out.
Hey, you're editing the audio anyway. You can mute it.
I'm gonna just mouth it off like. Ya lo dije.
Beep it.
Say it. Look, say it so we can get the reaction, and then you can mute it.
Uh-huh. There you go. Go.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm doing the audio. Okay. All right. It was
Damn.
And
Man.
who else?
Perdieron un good músico. That's what I has to say.
You know, they were decent for a good while, and they told me no también.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, me either,
Dude, I was like, that's why, like, when we're at gigs, they're there. I'm always, every time, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking snap. I'm gonna do my best. And to this day, they'll come up to each other, Piggy, man, you're a fuck you, man. You had no faith in me.
Yeah.
And it bothers me. Okay, so like, when I went to Braceros, Tuti put so much faith in me. He's like, because I told him, I told him straight, I was like, dude, why me? Like, Lepe, their old drummer, shout out to my boy Lepe, he was a fucking beast. I was like, you know how hard it's going to be for me to fill those shoes? He's like, don't worry, todo se puede aprender. He's like, I just want you to practice because you're going to need it. And I was like, yeah, cool. And Tuti was always up front of me. He's like,
un saludo para Tuti. We're going to have to bring him.
Yeah.
Es el maestro de trombón. I seen him and trumpets.
That's my mentor.
Because they were practicing here, so I fucking scoped them out. I was like, Tuti. And he had me chateando por él. I'm like, all nervous and shit.
You're sweating.
Bro, I was literally fucking sweating. I'm like, dude.
Nah, since then, like, I appreciated any honesty. También, tú siempre me decías, you know, en adrenalina, like, hey, work on this, don't do this too much type of thing. So, I mean, if somebody's going to be honest with you, that's cool. You know, that's fine. You know, as long as it's constructive criticism.
Right.
Anybody...
Exactly. Como, you know, now that you touched that topic, and earlier, como estamos hablando de professional, del trabajo también, I think that's for both worlds. En el trabajo and in the music world, porque cuando yo estaba joven, in my first job, dude, I used to hate being criticized on my job. Like, I used to hate it. Y una vez me dijo un manager, he's like, hey, if you want to last in this field, you gotta learn how to take criticism.
Right.
Yeah.
And use it to develop yourself more.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Y ahí aprendí, I'm like, damn, he got a point, you know?
No, te digo, like, de mí, like, it's still there. Like, this was years ago, but I'm like, nah, I'm holding on to that because that has helped me improve.
You become a good
Oh,
drummer.
yeah. It helps me improve.
You shouldn't hold a grudge.
No, it's not a grudge.
It's
more like, I know there's dudes out there or bands or people out there que would tell me like, nah, you know, you ain't shit or whatever it be, or like, oh yeah, te falta eso, which is cool. Like I take whatever people tell me, I take that and then I try to learn from it.
Right.
Pero
right.
like when you just give up hope
prove
on
'em
somebody
wrong.
like that, yeah. When you give
try
up
to
hope
prove
like that,
well, también don't take it as a prove them wrong. You know, prove yourself right.
yeah.
You know, prove yourself right. Like, oh,
Like,
you
you
know
could
what?
do it.
Like,
You
I'm
could
gonna,
do it.
I heard this, and I'm gonna make myself better. Make yourself better. But prove you right.
Ask any of like my fellow drummers. I'm always hyping them all up. I'm always sharing everybody's stuff, or if I see them gigging live, hey, dude, you're a fucking beast. I like to always tell every single one of them, hey, I like how you did this time. Because, I mean, as a drummer, that feels good. I mean, I mean it genuinely, pero también, like, when somebody calls it out like that, like, dang, like, oh, shit, like, it stays in your mind. Like,
Yeah.
how can I improve from that? How could I make it a little bit better? Like, I'm all up for supporting my guys, even dudes that are barely starting out. Yo siempre les digo, like, hey, you know, just, anything, you can learn anything.
You never know what they're gonna turn out to be.
Exactly.
So you wanna, you know, that's what I would say. You know, give the respect, give the love, and because you never know that dumb kid que no sabe tocar in 5 years from now vas a ver una chingonada que te use. He's gonna bash you now because he fucking same situation.
Yeah.
They bashed him, and then he fucking stepped it up. He stepped up his whole fucking game. Y ahora now he's something else. He's something better than you fucking thought he was.
Yeah. Badass example también was is Raul from Vanguardia.
Oh, okay.
You guys ever hear him play Duranguense?
No,
I seen a video.
Dude, I only seen him play. ¿cómo se llama?
I didn't know he
Norteno.
came from Duranguense.
Su chingada, man, he's a dope.
Did he really, bro?
Yeah. I seen a video, and then I've heard from other people like, yeah, like, you know, he needed work on Duranguense. And I'm like, really? Raul? This Raul? And then you see him, we're like, what the hell?
Was, like, that's why we brought this episode for you guys. But like, if you play, for example, like Duranguense, y te dicen como, like they told you, you know, like, maybe that's not your genre. Maybe that's not
It's not for you.
it's not for you. That's why you should try something else. But stay in your same instrument, for example, pues, you know.
That or just try to improve yourself always as a
Yeah,
musician.
yeah.
It's fun. Like, man, being a musician is one of the funnest things you could ever be, man. Like, doesn't matter if you're old, young. I've seen dudes that, you know.
He just bashed Celso about old, man.
Bro, you're older than I am. Shut up. Nah, we're the same age, right?
I think so. No, I think I'm a year older. So you got to respect your elders. Dale.
Whatever, Misa.
But yeah, I mean, that's a good spot for me to close up my
Your story.
my story for now. You know, 'cause I mean, it's still continuing, and I'm gonna continue. You know, it's fun.
Okay.
It's fun. I love it.
Oh, no, I was going to tell you guys about the... Bueno, te iba a decir a ti, güey.
Oh,
So, this Saturday, fuimos a tocar una private.
fuiste a tocar una private.
Fuimos. Y este güey...
What happened?
shows up sets up his whole drum set. Ya estamos listos para tocar, güey. He only has one drumstick.
Oh, so that was real.
That
Yeah,
was real.
That was
yeah, I did. I posted a video on my Snap.
fucking dumbass.
So, me
I
acordó...
was like, he's probably playing.
Me acordó ese
¿De Piggy?
Yeah, de Piggy. So, nuestro baterista, cuando estamos con la adrenalina también.
Another drummer, not me.
Yeah. Este,
Oh,
ese
compa
Piggy.
Pedro.
Oh my God.
El compa Pedro le damos saludos, no sé si va a ver esto, pero
Chipiri
He
culo.
I'm gonna
actually-
tag him.
yeah, también perdió o se le olvidó las
No,
baquetas.
no. The thing was with that one, that situation was que teníamos que ir a tocar a Indiana, fuimos, llegamos y todo, and then el cargador, Danny, se le olvidó la fucking,
Se le olvida muchas cosas, compa Dani.
yeah,
Symbols.
Anybody seen them cymbals?
bro.
The hi-hats?
He lost a fucking $500 worth fucking cymbals and fucking globos. Asshole. Anyway.
He's a padrino.
Yeah, llegó la tocada, and we're trying to figure out what the fuck to find para que tocara. We found some ganchos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find this video and put it up. This motherfucker was playing with ganchos.
So we broke ganchos in half.
Yeah.
Y eran, pues they're fragile. So le subió un chingo el sonido, le subió a la batería.
Yeah.
Y sacamos las 4 horas, así.
Eran 4 horas con ganchos, bro. Can you imagine that shit? So, Piggy, you pulled that one off too.
Yep.
But I had a stick. No, check this out. So, dude.
Oh, so se fue,
hold on.
güey. Se fue. Like, hey, I'll be right back. There's a music store down the street.
Hold on.
Ahorita vengo.
Anybody watching this lives in Hanover Park, make a petition. Talk to your fucking mayor. You need a music store. The only one that was open, según, was at the mall. And it was like 15 minutes away. I get there, fucking mall, like, there's no store there. And I'm like, fuck, man. I ran to my car, and I had a gancho there. And immediately I was like, what if I pull it off with a fucking gancho? Así, estilo
But
Piggy.
you brought a... Al último trajo una... Like little... Uno de esos palos to stir the paint.
Yeah! Oh,
So...
what the fuck? I was like, it's wood.
So...
Legit, I'm thinking it's wood. It might sound the same or similar.
So
Hell no.
ya pegaron como las 8:15, güey. I'm like, man, where the fuck is this guy? La señora del cumpleaños, oh, las mañanitas, por favor. Y
Sí,
pues,
ahorita,
pásame tantito. So they're like, hey, we gotta play. I'm like, pues yo me aviento la batería. You know, I know the basics, you know. So agarré un palo that I found on the floor that broke in
It was like a sighting.
Yeah.
Like
a trim or something.
The trim, yeah, it was like a trim fucking. So it was like, it wasn't even real wood. It was like
I hit the cymbal
all the
that broke.
leftovers of wood put together.
Yeah, composite wood.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it is.
So, llega este güey. Estoy tocando y se rompe el...
He hit the cymbal. Fucking piece went flying.
So le digo a este güey.
Dude, I'm like, man, what are we gonna do?
So I'm like, hey, there's a screwdriver right here.
But it sounded like he was talking shit. He's like, that screwdriver. I was like, yeah, cool. I get it. Yeah, fucking talk.
I'm like, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Digo, I'm serious, güey. So he started playing, like, oh shit.
Sí se oye bien.
Yeah, sí se oye bien.
I have a video. I have a video saved. I don't think we saved the other ones, but I do have one saved. Anybody want to watch it?
No,
We have to pause this.
Hilarious.
All right,
We're pausing
I'll
now.
pause it.
We're gonna pause
And then
this.
we're gonna put that video.
So we're gonna pause this and I'm gonna...
Si te marido quedado, mejor tú sigues feliz y a mí que me lleve el diablo.
Okay, hold up. We're gonna put the audio first. No se escucha nothing different. Like if you just hear it, you're like, nah. Well,
Aprendí de niño, recuerdo cantar. Cerro de la
3 hours así.
Wow.
And the whole time I'm thinking, que no se me vaya a quebrar este one stick, the one good stick.
The funniest part, güey, que se dio cuenta la gente.
Dude,
¿Sí se dio cuenta la gente?
the dude that was cooking
El
came
taquero,
up to me.
el
He's
taquero.
like, tengo una cuchara. But like the big ones. And I'm like,
La cuchara para los frijoles.
no mames. The owner of the house came up, le traigo un 2x4 or some shit.
They were seriously gonna make you some drumsticks there.
Dude.
Pero lo bueno
like,
que salió la tocada.
they appreciate it just because they're like, compa, you know, bullshit aside, le echamos carrilla, pero escuchó chingón, no escuchaba nada diferente. I'm like,
So more of the story, you're gonna have your bag
more of the
together?
stories, you can fucking do it.
No, the moral of the story is check before you leave your house.
Yeah.
For
Carry
real.
extras or something.
Beady. Beady.
It's all good. It's all good. Querer es poder.
I gotta find Petey's video.
Ahí lo tengo on Facebook. I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, download it and send it.
I remember I recorded it también.
All right. So, up next is Misa, because Misa was the one that left Adrenalina también igual para irse con un norteño. He's like,
No,
oh.
no.
No.
I left because my son was born.
I don't know about that.
No, but I left because my son was born. Well, my wife was pregnant at that time. My son is actually going to be 4 years now. It's July. So I left when he was born. So
I tried recruiting Misa so hard for Saxteño when we first started.
Dijeron que no, right?
Tú no querías tampoco. He's like, I don't know. You already know how he gets and shit. I was like,
Just wait till I get to my story.
Oh yeah. I just want to apologize at a time.
Yeah, whatever.
So
you want to beat his ass? We can do it right now. Because he
Okay.
recorded me.
go in the wrestling. By God.
My God Almighty, he has broken that man in half.
But yeah, so for me, I left Adrenalina because my son was born, you know. So my wife was by herself at home, so I had to help her. Y duré creo como un año, maybe 2 years. Supuestamente yo que me había retirado, like, you know, retired. Y pues, you know, I still had Piggy on Facebook, everybody. So then I saw que este güey estaba tocando en un grupo norteño, brand new band, Conjunto Saxteño.
Chicago doesn't
Yeah.
need another sax band.
So I started following their page.
That was a shot at my boy Celso.
I started following their page y luego de repente ponen un ad buscando segundero. Segunda voz que cante primera voz y segunda voz. So I hit up este guy y le digo, hey, can I go try out? He's like, oh yeah, just hit up Fofo. Saludos para mi compa Adolfo Rosales, que me dijo que sí. la segunda vez. La primera vez me dijo que no.
I kept telling them, Misa, y no querían. And
now
they fucking love Misa.
So le hablé y me dice, yeah, vente a enseñar. So fuimos. It was like in a second floor, ya en una warehouse de 2 banderas. ¿Te acuerdas?
Oh, yeah.
That was the first time.
Misa's on some. He calls me, hey, you sure it's the right place, though? It looks like I'm going to get
se veía
like,
todo
butt
abandonado,
raped
güey.
or
Like
something.
Warehouse. Yeah. It was a warehouse.
The rock spot.
Yeah, I've been there.
Se veía todo abandonado. I'm like,
I don't know why I've been there, but I've been there.
I'm like, are you sure it's here? He's like, yeah. So abrí la puerta, hacía puro rock. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah. Ahorita
Misa's
salgo.
like, this is where I die.
I had 911 on speed dial. So me vienen a traer. Yeah, we go through like a bunch of little fucking hallways. Y sí, pues ahí estaban ensayando. Lo bueno que hay que, like, everything is insulated. So no se escucha casi nada para afuera cuando están ensayando. Nomás que la rock band, pues sí, se escuchaba. I don't know. So yeah, so me calo, les canto unas canciones, me mandaron unas para cantarlas. I'm like, hey, pues I'm a little rusty. Yo cantaba segunda voz con Celso ahí en la arena. Me cantaba maybe like one song con este güey, right?
Solo porque tienes que soplar.
Yeah. So I'm like, hey, I like Norteno. You know, my thing, I grew up with Norteno, listening to Los Relámpagos, Ramón Ayala, Los Cachorros, you know, Invasores, all that. That was my thing, because my dad, pues, tocaba ese
Pero
estilo.
espérate, you're skipping a part.
¿Qué?
We were supposed to start Norteño nosotros.
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, I was like, really? I was like, yeah, I was
No,
there.
wait,
I was
no,
at the
that's-
practice.
That's after.
Oh, that's after?
Yeah, because
Oh!
yeah.
I threw you under the bus.
Yeah,
Oh!
yeah, that was after.
Yeah, I was there. I was at you guys' practice.
Yeah.
I'm surprised by this.
He walks in and I'm like, what the hell is Piggy doing here?
Misa looked like when your ex walks into the store and you're there, you're like, and then you're there with your new girl.
Cue in the novela sound. ¿Qué estás haciendo aquí, estúpida?
He almost smacked me.
But yeah, so me fui a calar con ellos and they're like, yeah. Well, they didn't even say yes. Because I went y todos los fuimos. Y ya el siguiente día le mandé un mensaje a este güey. Hey, so what did they say, man? He's like,
No vales pa' verga.
He's like, pues no sé, güey, we haven't even talked, no han dicho nada. I'm like, all right. So the following week, he's like, hey, we're going to practice again. Ahora sí ensayamos ahí en la oficina de AMG.
Oh, okay.
La 6030 Costner, creo.
Costner. Yeah, but ahí está el
Por la
muy.
casa, yeah. Y yeah, pues fuimos ahí and they didn't give me a definite yes, but they're like, yeah, you're in. I'm like,
No
okay.
shit.
Yeah. So, y como le digo a Piggy always gives me shit. He's like, oh, no quieres cantar primeras. I'm like, well, es lo que no quiera, güey, pero a mí I went in thinking que yo nomás iba a hacer segunda voz, which I do.
So you're like those people that say you go to a job site and shit and you're like, that's not in my job description, so I'm not gonna do that.
No.
So
No.
your job description says soy segundero and I'm sticking to that.
No, it's not like that, güey. No, for
Bullshit.
me,
Bullshit.
Hold on. For me es el respeto para mi pareja, con el primo Saúl.
Musicalmente.
Yeah, musicalmente.
Like if my homie Saúl doesn't get tired también, selfish as Misa.
No, but there's times, dice, hey, Misa, ¿te la puedes cantar tú? I'm like, yeah, yo me la canto. But there is songs, there is songs que si me canto, now.
I've never
Pero,
seen Misa say, yeah, hey, I want to sing that one. We think of a song for him and he'll be like, okay, cool.
Pero for
You
me,
want to sing it?
well, exactly, güey, porque él es la primera voz. Like, I came in as a reinforcement, pero le digo, por eso I always ask him, like, primos, fine with you? Or, yeah,
So with
cántale,
this
cántale.
dude, man. Sounds like he's scared of segunda primeras, right? Anyways.
Yeah. So that was como entré al conjunto saxteño, the world of norteño con sax. Y ahorita, till this day, ahí andamos, But, yendo a la historia de mi compa Celso.
All right.
So,
You're gonna go under the bus, you know that, right?
You guys wanted drama, right?
Okay,
You guys wanted drama?
You wanted this topic, so it's gonna
facts.
come out.
Maybe he really wanted to get this off his chest.
We're gonna go like Star Wars when you finish one movie and then the next movie starts. So for me, we were playing ahí en el Ellis in Maywood. I'll be honest, man, I got shit face. I estaba pedo, güey.
¿Cuándo?
¿Cuándo no?
That's
Yes.
just an excuse. That's just an excuse.
Y ahí estaba Junebug. Saludos para Junebug, ahí de Grupo La Deriva.
I remember this time.
And I don't know why, pero pinche Abel came up to me. He's like, hey, you know Junebug? I'm like, sí, güey, sí lo conozco. Hey, he's going to start a band. You want to sing for him? I'm like, yeah.
Wait, who's saying that? Abel?
Abel.
Oh, okay.
Saludos para Abel. Abel Mena.
Is
And-
Baby born yet?
Abel
Oh,
Mena.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Abel Mena, güey, not
Oh, okay,
Perez.
okay.
So he's like, hey, Junebug's going to make his own band. Y Misael también wants to make his own band. But that's when I was talking to this guy.
Yeah,
Because
we were talking que queríamos irnos a un norteño clasicón.
yeah, because Celso was done with adrenalina. Because, bueno, pues lo mismo de los músicos, que some people will show up. They're not responsible, you know?
Yeah.
Es el pedo. Cuando eres
Que
dueño de un
Celso no
grupo.
quiere pagar.
Okay.
Cuando,
Okay.
you know, for me, cuando eres un dueño de un grupo, and you gotta, it's like employees, güey. If they're not responsible, what can you do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y he was telling me, estamos hablando, dice, hey, pues yo creo que I'm just gonna end it right here. I'm like, pues sí, güey, like if you want to start something new, I'm down, güey. And I think we talked about Norteño back then, you know? But we never talked about Norteño con sax. It was more Norteño.
Clásico.
Yeah,
We
classic.
were sticking to the clásico because we like the
Los-
the whole relámpagos,
Yeah.
the whole old school Ramón Ayala, like the whole nos acoplamos bien con cachorros type of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
y'all
we,
did.
We,
Yeah.
we were like, hey, wait, like, no mames, como que este pedo.
Yo
Lo
te he
queremos
dicho- I think
así.
I told you before. I'm like, hey, let's just do something.
Yeah. You're the one that started with that shit. Because
Pero no querías-
yo no.
Pero no querías porque tenías a la adrenalina. you know?
Yeah.
So he's like, nah.
Yeah.
Y luego so yeah. So then, back to the story. Estamos en Elas and me dice, hey, Junebug wants to make a new band. I'm like, all right. So then, so then I go practice with him. No, actually, no. Me lleva este güey in the first practice. I don't remember.
Wait. So you were the first one they called and not this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so Junebug was trying to steal a singer?
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Ahí te va.
So, okay, so what happened was like,
no. Ahí te va. So what happened was,
What happened was-
this guy le llamaron, le dijeron, mira, te vamos a calar.
Pero-
So le mandaron su lista de canciones. This little fucker agarra y dice, hey, wey, vamos a ir a calarnos a este grupo. I'm like, ¿cuál? No, es Norteño con Sagas. I'm like, no mames, misa.
I don't want to do this shit. Dice.
No mames, le digo, look where I come from. ¿Dónde me quieres llevar? He's like, bro, it's badass, bro. It's badass. Let's do it. I'm like, okay. ¿Qué canciones? Me mandan las canciones. Never heard it in my life. I was like, what the fuck is that, mames? No. Apréndatela, güey. I'm like, well, primer lugar, they sing high as shit. That's not my range. He's like, no, güey, ahí se van a comprar contigo, güey. No te preocupes. All right, cool. So we go.
You know, I could really picture Misa saying that
Bro.
shit. Just like that, too.
Agarra y Misa empieza a cantar. And I'm looking at Misa like, holy shit, Misa. Like, 'cause that's his
Misa threw
range.
down, hell yeah.
That's his fucking range. I'm like, fuck, Misa. Ya, a mí me van a mandar a la verga. Me van a mandar a la verga. So,
But going back, le dije a Junebug, I'm like, hey, Junebug, I got my friend también que anda buscando grupo. He's gonna leave his current band. Oh, yeah, but we want you, though. I'm like, yeah, pero digo, también sí, you know, he has more experience than I do en primera
He's
voz.
like,
you
I
know?
have extra baggage with
Yeah.
me.
So le mandé like canciones that we sung together in live and like una que grabamos. Y he's like, yeah, tráetelo. So, yeah, that's when we went to their house, I think. No, wasn't it DLS, I think?
no, we went to DLS.
Yeah, DLS.
That's where we
I think the second practice was like his house or some shit.
Yeah.
Far as hell.
Wait, so the first
Carpentersville.
Yeah.
the first one was the one that I went to?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Y que llegó un guy de Alacranes también, creo. Wasn't Bobby there too?
Oh, that day
Was that another one?
No, that was another one.
Estaba Kelso de Alacranes. Estaba
Yeah, Kelso and
Bobby
Bobby.
Segala. Ahí estaba.
Like,
Y,
llegaron out of nowhere.
Sick goal.
Yeah.
Ahí
What's
me
up,
vio,
Bobby?
Because even Bobby was like, what the fuck are you doing here? So, like, no más vine aquí a ver a misa. that was the whole deal. I was there to apoyarlo, and then si they were gonna ask me, sing a song, pues, I was gonna go ahead and do it. Pero cabrón y agarra y dice, no. And I'm telling you, yo me quedé bien impresionado con Misa, and I'm like, damn, Misa, like, damn, this is your range. Después de ask for like barandales del puente, and Misa's like,
That was too low for me. I'm like, that's too low for me, man.
No, güey, no me la sé esa, güey. I'm like, suéltamela. He's like, what?
Y le salió natural a este güey, like natural as hell. Like, what the fuck?
Dices, ya te la tuve. Le digo, what tono they're on? It's like,
What tono?
Ajá. And pues yo soy de los músicos nomás he oído. Y escuché el acordeón que
No es como me dicen a mí, a ti que te valga ver en qué tono está, nomás cántala, güey.
Yeah, y nomás escuché a Paco que jaló el acordeón un ratito y I'm like, okay, I think I got that tone. Y lo escuché el de sax también. Y lo escuché and I'm like, you know what, creo que I'll reach it. Y
There was a couple songs que te salieron like natural as hell.
Yeah, y empezaba, y tengo el video. Empecé a cantar y Junebug turned around and he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This guy could fucking sing. And I'm like, ¿cómo quedó? But I was nervous as shit. My hands were cold. My feet were cold. Like, I was nervous as shit.
Se tomó, I swear, guys, se tomó como un 12 el
Yeah,
solo, güey.
because I was nervous as shit.
No,
I was still my first one and this nigga was like, oh,
Like,
damn.
like, ando nervioso.
Yeah.
He's like, what you mean? I'm like, nigga, you've been doing this for years. I'm like, bro, this is a whole different ball game, bro. No es lo mismo de lo que I'm used to. I'm used to calling the shots. I'm used to telling you qué tono yo voy a cantar.
You know,
Not you tell me.
Saxteño's very first gig was at Tequila's. And I fucking felt like that too. You know, también my family went. You know, they went like to our debut at Tequila's. And we played early porque we had, I think, 2 other gigs. And then we closed at La Sierra in Aurora. So, like, I was nervous as fuck. The videos are there. I was fucking playing fast. And then it really sunk in when we played in La Sierra because it was packed. Stupid packed. And I'm like, fuck. And then people se están amontonando and shit. I was like, fuck. I'm like, okay, just
Relax.
So,
Till this day, I'm like that.
really?
You still get nervous
yeah,
on stage?
Fuck yeah. Yeah. Recompenso not drinking. Because drinking como que like I get more nervous. I feel it more. I think about it more. So I stop drinking. I need to be cautious.
You stop drinking.
No. I stop drinking on stage. I don't drink on stage anymore. I'll have a beer or two once I know I'm already done with my night. That's when I start drinking.
We didn't drink on stage this weekend tampoco.
Oh.
I said we didn't drink on stage this weekend.
Oh, yeah. No, not at all.
So este año actually empecé eso, que no quiero tomar.
Y te guardas la voz también, like.
Yeah, me acuerdo la voz, pero siento, ¿cómo te diré? It's like I feel more, ¿cómo te diré? Like cautious of everything. Like tengo que cuidar más la voz.
Observant.
Ajá. So tengo que, más observe things. Tengo que ver like music. Fall into tempos and all that shit because tempos cuando tengo con sax como te digo you guys have a fucking beat y ahí tengo que estar. Tierra Caliente it
was different.
It's a whole different ball game.
It's because the drums no tocaba todo lo
right. So yo cuando el Tierra Caliente cuando entraba ya el pinche adrenalina cuando entraba el pinche platillazo ya era because we're como quien dice que we're climaxing already y
iba la entrada o el cierre just to prepare shit.
Yeah. Y that's what I was used to. Like, si no entraba mi pinche platillo o mi primera canción que no entrara, paz, no la sentía. So, tenía que sentir, pum.
So to this day, you still feel nervous?
Oh, hell yeah. I don't know how I try to hide it, pero, like, dude, like, me subo con manos frías, pies fríos, like, ando nervioso, lo desgraciado. Porque...
You're the frontman, como se dice.
Yeah, pues soy el que hablo, soy el que canto, so tengo la batalla de eso, que I need to balance both things y soy el que trato de mantener el orden on stage because obviously the guys tienen que se voltean and they have to talk. Pues obviamente no todas las fiestas, por más que quieras acomodar un set, no todas las fiestas son iguales. So tú te vas a aventar una canción romántica que ya tienes en tu set y no queda en una fiesta privada.
Yeah,
¿me entiendes? So tienes que variar. So I need them to talk to each other. Y yo nomás los escucho y tienen en mente que estoy hablando y I have to hear what they're talking to.
Damn.
So,
I think that's the problem también con nosotros, güey. Like,
pero tú tienes dos.
Yeah, pues the same thing, though. El primo está hablando, animando ahí y luego se voltea él para ver what song sigue.
Right.
Luego hablo yo. And by the time I'm talking, and by the time I'm done talking,
Bueno, ten en mente...
No, todavía no tienen la canción. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, no,
Shout out to Joel and Charlie.
No, yo sí, nomás le digo, es lo que le digo al patrón, le digo, hey, Junes, le digo, cuando yo esté hablando, le digo, pues ustedes take your time, pero do not take that much time because
Y lo más importante es también, like, you gotta see cómo está respondiendo la gente.
Right,
Like,
right. Y eso ten en mente.
Porque
Tienes que escuchar lo que están hablando tus compañeros atrás. Tienes que escuchar lo que está la gente reaccionando.
Yeah.
¿Qué tipo de música estás queriendo escuchar? Más aparte, ¿qué pendejada te va a salir de la boca
Yeah.
para que sigas animándolos? Unos pinches shots. My thing right now is like, shots a la chingada. Y ahí soy, shots. Y la gente se activa cuando when I say that, shots. Con la
Like, dang,
chinga.
every time
And
the
then-
Riva plays, everybody else gets fucked up.
Yeah. So I try to give that and project that because obviamente el que está enfrente, el que está hablando, tiene que proyectar happiness. You're in a fucking party. You want to be a party. So siempre le digo a mis guys, digo, hey, when you show up, it's party time. It's fucking party mode.
Yeah, I mean, you're the captain of the ship.
Vamos a echarle putazos, vámonos, boom. We turn around, boom, we jam out. And eso es lo que me gusta. Será porque, pues, I'm older, pues,
Experienced.
ya me cansé de lo que hice. Y llego con esos compas y están frescos, they're young as shit. Yo soy el pinche más viejo. Y me miran ellos y dicen, the fuck, you're like 34? What? I'm like, yeah, bro, like, ya estoy viejito, le digo, pero tengo ganas. I love music, le digo.
Yeah.
Y pues esta madre, pues, Norteno con sax es a little different than what I'm used to, le digo, pero me gusta. Le estoy echando los kilos a lo máximo, pero pues sí, mis nervios me matan ahorita. Más que nada por lo que me pasó del COVID. Mi respiración ha cambiado, todo lo que yo puchaba antes no es lo mismo. Y por eso también te digo, dejé de tomar en el escenario porque quiero presentarme un poco mejor, quiero sentirme un poco mejor y ver más la reacción de lo que hace mi voz.
Utilize your skills to its fullest potential.
Right. So,
Without, like, I mean, yeah, we're boozing and, like, your ability diminishes little by little.
Pero es que I feel like I'm not in my comfort zone yet. Con adrenalina, I could get fucked up and still sing the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Me
even
acuerdo,
more
yeah.
feeling.
Facts.
Like, even with more feeling. Like, yo me sentía que estaba bien and everybody would tell me, like, no mames, like, you did a fucking show last night. I'm like, what? I don't remember. You know?
Does anybody got video of it?
Bro, like, yo sé que estaba bien. Pero en este género es un poco más detalloso, so I have to be more detalloso with myself. So es lo que trato de hacer, trato de detallarme yo mismo. Y tal como habló Pedro la otra vez, de descansar más, lo escuché, pero él me lo acertó, porque yo ya lo estaba haciendo. Me descanso, trato de hablar poco menos. Y ahorita con el podcast, pues ya pues estoy hablando más, pero like throughout the rest of the week trato de mantenerme like más callado. Even with practices, estos cabrones, yo a veces me les rajo porque they're like, hey bro, we need to practice for Saturday. I'm like, what? Like, no, yo me...
Yeah,
like,
I mean, if you practice before a gig, it's like...
nah, they
te
do.
estás gastando,
No, pero...
te estás gastando la energía que vas a usar.
Yeah,
¿no sé?
pero I understand what they want to do, pero yo le digo, Juma, le digo, no te voy a cantar como te voy a cantar en el stage. I'm just gonna fucking guide you through the
Para sacar el
para
practice
sacar el
and
practice,
shit.
pero I'm not gonna sing like normal, you know. Pero también trato de hacerlo en practice to sing it normal, to sing it like I should, para ver si en the gig no me va a traicionar la voz,
Yeah,
para ver
yeah.
a qué range está en ese día, because you could wake up one day and be like, oh, I feel okay, puedo hacer lo que se me pegue la gana, but then the next day you're like, me siento medio raspy,
Yeah.
okay, me voy a echar un
Y
té.
así me ha pasado a mí también. Like, cuando hago segunda voz, I mean, segunda voz is really high.
Fuck yeah.
Y
Yours.
Yeah.
Yours.
There's been times cuando me levanto Saturday morning and I feel it. I'm like, oh, crap. Se siente el checo.
Sunday mornings, the first words that comes out of my mouth is whispered. It cannot, no me sale bien.
No, sí, I think, well, yo creo que sí son todos los cantantes, que yo también, güey.
Apenas me está pasando esto.
Me levanto los
y
domingos,
me da miedo, because si lo quiero hablar como like como mis hijos, like, good morning, it comes out like good morning.
Yeah.
Like that, I'm like, fuck, like, se me está yendo. what the fuck is going on. Yo lo proyecté como good morning.
On Sundays, I sound like Barry White, you know. So deep.
No, a mí me sale como a whisper, como
Oh,
que ya se
shit.
está yendo. So, I mean, I'm like
See, me as a drummer, like,
you don't have to worry about shit like that. Fucking drummers got it easy.
Well, going back to you,
assholes.
No.
do you wake up sore? Like, te levantas así todo lo dolido?
my arms, yeah.
Yes.
Actually, no. Actually, after this weekend, my right leg towards my butt, it's sore right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes, yeah. My arms, maybe just like a little bit for like half of the day. Pero like I've never thought
Right.
about it. Like put it into perspective, like from you guys, like you guys as singers, or just any singer. I don't know. I've never
Well,
thought about it. Like other musicians, like
Yeah, but like for example, there's singers que cantan low, so they're probably not, no se estresan mucho la garganta. Pero conmigo, como yo canto mucho segunda voz. And there's
Yeah.
times que le digo a Charlie, hey Charlie,
he gets tired,
Yeah.
pero no quiere cantar primero. El hijo de la.
le digo a Charlie, hey Charlie, no pegues las canciones like 2, 3
Like
altas.
this weekend?
Yeah, no las pegues, güey, because I'm singing una canción alta and luego pagas otra and I'm like, man, I'm tired. Let me take a break, you know? Pero I guess it happens to all the singers.
Pero yeah, pero I mean, at least you guys, like we have 2 dedicated singers. That alone, I mean, there's not so many bands in Chicago that could say that.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, we play a lot of polkas and guapangos. So I mean, like, we keep that in mind for
That
you
kinda,
guys.
yeah, that kind of saves
yeah,
us.
yeah. We keep that in mind. So imagine like Celso that. Imagine if they had no polkas or things like that. Imagine you gotta sing.
That's the good thing con ellos. Me varían mucho. Ahorita empezamos con polkas, empezamos con guapangos because, you know, that's what hypes people up. Y yo lo que tengo, when I'm not doing anything, I hype the people up. Pero también, that's a work. Even though I'm not singing, I have a job to do, and my job is to hype these people up while there's a polka or while there's a guapango.
Yeah.
That requires me to scream. That requires me to, like,
Say
fucking
shit out
yell,
your
like,
butt.
arriba las mujeres, arriba los hombres, arriba el Misa, arriba el Piggy, type of shit. You know, I hype it up. That's my job. So even though I'm not singing, my job is to still keep la gente activa towards me, towards us.
Yeah.
Us. So
Yeah, that's a.
even if you're doing podcasts, but that's what I'm saying. You guys got it easy because you guys as 2 singers and should be talking to each other and be like, hey, hype them up now, hype them up now, hype them up now. Like, tienen la chance de hacerlo. I got the responsibility de todo.
No, yeah, I mean, animando's an art within itself. And there's
Right.
bands out there
It
that
is.
struggle
You know,
to do it.
Yeah, for me, I struggle with. Like, ahorita ya llevo, what, like 2 years con Saxteño. Y apenas I'm starting to feel comfortable animando y diciendo like, you know, stuff in the microphone. Pero, you know, volvemos con cuando dijo Fao que, you know, you talk too fast. I was doing
down.
Yeah.
I was
Slow
doing
down.
that. I was doing that. Un saludo para toda la gente que los acompaña esta noche. I was doing that.
Hell yeah.
Y las
100 miles an hour.
y and it makes sense where you gotta slow down. That's what I started doing, you know.
Yeah, my key right now is if I'm talking to the mic, in front, like no music, just trying to give them time. Talk low and talk mellow, relax. Sí, claro que sí, ya acabamos con esta cancioncita, blah 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 blah. Pero mellow.
Well, that's what I'm trying. That's what I try to do.
So
Pero
my very first song has to be hyped. Empiezan ellos con polka, boom, pa, para, whatever. Y empiezo, ¿dónde está mi gente? Right away, ¿dónde está? Blah, blah, blah. Because you got to hype them up. It's a fucking party.
Yeah.
Hype them up.
Yeah,
Hype
yeah, yeah.
them up, you know?
party, it's a
And then,
party.
bueno, y si sigue, pues, you know, ahí es cuando me relajo. No, pues, un saludo para tal, para el compadilla, ingeniero, arriba las Chivas, arriba la América, arriba el Piggy, X cosa, traguito de agua, vámonos. Porque no me gusta que se quede el escenario callado también. Eso es
It's
una
awkward.
cosa. It's
That
awkward.
awkward ass
Yeah.
silence.
The awkward silence, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta keep
Especially
that.
cuando hay gente que está parada ya.
Right,
Que quiere
y
bailar.
están esperando para bailar.
Y quieren
So,
seguir bailando.
Dice
Y
que hay gente esperando, hay que seguirle, vamos a seguirles. Compas, pónganse en el tiro, vámonos recio. Pum,
algo
pum.
que dice, and then you turn around, and the internet
Silence.
starts. Yeah.
Fucking
Crickets.
what?
And like, what the hell are you guys doing?
The time that's happened to us is
And then I see Piggy with a beer, like,
Stop it.
Some of the
Cuéntale, culo.
yeah.
some of the time that's happened to us, like
Cuéntale, pinche Piri.
when I see that, like they're over here, like when Primo and Misa like are like in their last lines that they could pop out their ass real quick, and then these guys still don't figure out a song. Misa or Primo just look at me, fuck it, ritmo,
I'm
right
like,
away.
I woke up.
Este-
I'm like, hey,
Y ya.
It's like, ya sabe cuál, you know.
Yeah, right away. And then, like, the music guys, they'll turn around and look at me. They're like, well, what are we going to do? You had your chance to pick a song. I'm picking a rhythm.
Yeah. Así tiene que ser a veces.
Yeah.
Option.
That's
Rhythm
that's
is
your
the last
wild card.
option.
That's your wild card. Yeah. Puede ser ritmo, cumbia, whatever the
Pero
hell.
como te digo, en sets, pues obviamente ya tiene sus sets alguien. Pero en privadas, pues honestamente no puedes mantener el set. Tiene que la gente, tus
Oh, yeah,
compañeros,
yeah, yeah.
You want me to be
tienen que
honest with
estar
you?
al
Güey?
tiro.
We don't have a set.
You guys don't have a set?
We probably, well, I think we're going to start incorporating lo que dijo.
We have a set that we never follow.
Yeah. But digo, like, I think we're going to start incorporating como dijo Carlos, güey. At least have 4 songs ready.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
different rhythm songs.
Yeah,
like
rhythm,
una
yeah.
balseada, un correo, una ranchera.
we come back to a la gente, güey, like how the people are responding. Because there's times cuando tocamos ranchera, cumbia, and then we play a corrido. Everybody wants the corridos. I'm like, all right, so we hit it. Okay, corridos. And there's times where we play rancheras. Either they dance it, they don't. You know, it just depends sometimes in la gente cómo responde, you know?
It all depends on the fucking, el que está echando el hype.
Yeah.
You need to hype it up.
No, I'm telling
Step
you.
it up, my dude.
I'm telling
Step
you.
it up.
I'm telling you, there's times cuando, even guapangos, I'm like, really? Nobody's dancing? But,
People want rancheras. Lleva Piggy the way. Play
Yeah.
a fucking guapango. They're like, they don't want this shit.
El centenario.
Ahora Piggy.
Yeah. It's fun. It's hard, but it's fun. Como les digo, para mí la transición no ha sido fácil, pero le estoy echando los kilos, le estoy echando la paciencia que debo de tener, la disciplina, más que nada, me estoy manteniendo la disciplina conmigo mismo. Y pues el consejo que les doy a todos que quieran seguir la música, que quieran cambiar de género, pues no le tengan miedo. Sé que es un poco temeroso cambiar de tu, como quien dice, el comfort zone, cambiar eso y decir, no, ya no quiero seguir aquí, quiero seguir en otra cosa. Yo digo que el que es perico donde quiera es blanco, digo verde.
That Snapchat visa.
Yo digo, hay que echarle los kilos, hay que echarle los kilos donde quiera que estemos. No se desanimen porque una persona le dijo, no la haces. Es un motivo para echarle más ganas, es un motivo para echarle más kilos, es un motivo para que te superes como persona. Facts. Y pues, échenle ganas. Nosotros salimos de unos géneros que, pues, desde jóvenes, las eras cambian, el estilo cambia. Empezamos en duranguenses, seguimos con Tierra Caliente y ahorita, pues, fíjense con dónde estamos. Norteno con sax. Y Norteno con sax ahorita para nosotros está divertido, nos estamos manteniendo ahí en un lugar estable donde, pues, nos estamos divirtiendo.
Yo creo que somos los únicos de Guerrero.
Oh, dude, it's the funniest shit in the world.
Guerrero se está encajando en esa onda. Y es lo bonito. Mucha gente luego agarra y me dice...
¿Qué parte de Durango es usted?
Ajá.
Arriba San Vicente Guerrero, Durango, primo.
Pues, a mí ya apenas mi compa Chato me puso ahí en el Facebook, usted ya es de Durango, ya lo bautizamos como de Durango. Le digo, no, pues ahí ando. Le digo, pues, uno de mis mejores amigos, Raúl Obregón, el meritito Canatlán. Y fíjese, desde años lo vengo conociendo y ahora estoy con sus paisanos de él, en Canatlán de las Manzanas. Por eso digo, no, pues ya soy bautizado de Canatlán. Pero qué bonito se ve que, pues, gente de Guerreros ya está proyectándose en otro imagen. Estamos tratando de romper barreras y decir, también nosotros aquí estamos firmes, estamos echándole ganas. Y se puede, porque tenemos buen talento, tenemos buenas,
Tiene talento, mucho talento.
Y sí, tenemos, muchas ganas de seguir adelante, yo digo, y pues, qué más que nada con la música, con nosotros que, pues, nos dedicamos a la música y queremos seguir en la música. Y pues qué bonito. Ojalá que pues mucha gente que nos esté viendo ahorita vean esto y digan, oh, pues vamos a calarle esto. Y pues salúdenos también cuando nos ven en el escenario, salúdenos y digan, no, pinche podcast, ¿cómo va? Pues
nos dieron inspiración.
Para hacer
calar algo más.
Yeah. Check it out. So one time we were at Alias y Jose from Show Revelación.
Ya no.
That's it, dude.
Wow.
Ya se acabó.
Tan. Jose came up to me. Hola, Piggy. What's up, now? Wait, fucking basically grabbing some dude by the hand. Tu compa, güey.
¿Es tu paisano?
Yeah.
Así me ha pasado a mí también.
And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, Guerrero también. I'm like, okay, cool.
What do you want me to
What do you want me to do with this information?
¿Quieres galletas? ¿Quieres...?
He's like, no, he's like,
¿Una cheve o qué?
he's like, no, he's like, well, just, he's from there. I was like, dude, I was like, I hope you know I don't really know much of there, right? He's like, no, pues, you know, talk.
You're so Americanized.
Talk. And I'm just like, okay, cool, fuck it. I'm like, and then like, we.
¿Qué tal los jubilis?
Hey, do you know how to grow papalos?
Pápalos de mi yarda.
We spoke for like 2 minutes and then we just like, all right, cool. Jose left. Let's fucking go our own fucking ways.
No, bro, you know, there is times cuando le dices de dónde eres and no te creen. They're like,
No.
Es que tú
también-
estás güero, güey.
¿A poco
No
estás de
mames. I
Guerrero?
can't hide it.
también, at the rancho we just played, fucking,
Yeah.
one of the guys that was organizing the event, and we were just talking, and then, ¿y usted primo dónde es usted?
¿de qué parte de Durango?
I was like,
¿Cómo lo supo?
yo soy de Guerrero.
¿Cómo? Vicente Guerrero, sí, pues ahí tengo una tía.
He's like, ¿cómo? ¿Cómo, primo? I was like, soy de Guerrero. Both my parents born and raised allá. No chinga, primo. I'm like, yeah. And then I point at Misa. Allá está mi jefe. He's like, huh? Yeah, es mi papá. También canta. He's like,
I'm over here. Me agarró resfriado. Like, I wasn't even know what was going on.
yeah.
He's like,
He was-
venga.
He was like 20 feet away. I was like, Misa, come here.
I'm like, ¿qué
Yeah.
pasó?
I was like, look, you're my dad, right? Tell him we're from Guerrero. Ah, chinga, si son de Guerrero? He's like, yeah. ¿De dónde? And then we started telling him. I was like, nah, he's not really my dad, you know, but we're from there. Ah, chinga, pues, ¿qué pasó? Pues, ¿qué hace aquí, primo? Esto no es usted.
No, I get that a lot.
That's just funny.
Mucha gente me dice, where the fuck did they pull you from? I'm like, oh, no, es que yo cantaba
Tengo un
Tierra
amigo que se llama
Caliente.
Misael y que...
Ajá. Y le cuento la escena, pinche Misael me aventó aquí. Che culo.
And where's he from? Guerrero.
Guerrero.
So who brought his ass? Piggy.
Yeah.
And where's Piggy? From Guerrero. And who brought his ass? Ooh.
He found his way in there.
Pero, como... You didn't even finish cuando fuimos al ensayo. Al
Oh,
último.
yeah, we derailed like a mother.
So, yeah, so al último fuimos a ensayar yo y Celso y... Ya le dije a Jump, no, pues, hey, pues, aquí tengo mi compa, él, you know, he's looking for a band. Y canta chingón. Ahí nos vemos.
You asked him for real like that.
Ahí se quedó.
No, dilo bien. I'm about to say it, bitch.
A ver, say it, because I don't remember.
So agarra Misa, me dice, no, pues, yo le dije, ya, pues, acabamos el ensayo, acabamos las caladas. Y me dice Misa, yo le dije a Misa, le digo, hey, güey, like, I kinda liked it. Le digo, pues, I'm gonna like it if you stay with me because you're singing the high pitched ones. Yo soy, like, that's not my range.
Medium
Ajá.
range.
Y le digo, tú canta las altas y vas a ser el primera, básicamente, porque, pues, ellos cantan, basically, those tones.
Sí, bemol para arriba, ¿no?
Ajá. Yo, sí bemol, and then right now, ahorita ya le bajé because of the fucking COVID. No me está ayudando. Entonces yo le dije, no, si te quedas tú, me quedo yo. You, at that moment, you said, yeah, yo me quedo con ellos. I'm like, all right, cool. So agarra y salimos.
So that was a lie.
Yeah, no, and then we came out to the lobby, and then Junebug straight up asked me, like, hey, yo, so what's up? What's going on with you? Le digo, no, le digo, primo, le digo, pues a mí me gustó, honestamente, le digo, si tienen, because I thought, I saw the, como dices tú,
Potential, pues.
The vibes.
las ganas es de algo nuevo. I saw them excited. I'm older, ya se me habían acabado las ganas con adrenalina, pues obviamente ya me había cansado y quería probar tierras nuevas y pues con ellos, pues honestamente, pues sin adrenalina, I was already done. Si no encontraba algo así como que adrenalina made me feel, I wasn't gonna go anywhere. So, con ellos lo vi y dije, pues voy a calarlo 1 mes, 2 meses. Y sí, lo sentí. When we hit the stages, and then COVID slapped us in the face. And we were like,
a month, no?
yeah, like a month into it. We only played 3 weekends, and then, like, yeah, it slapped us in the face. And then I got sick. And then, pues yo me quedé básicamente stuck because ellos quisieron ensayar otra vez y yo no podía porque la respiración no me ayudaba. Quise echarle más ganas y me dijeron, dice, no, mira, espérate. Mi desesperación de que no me corrieran, yo dije, vengan a ensayar.
You started right away.
Yeah.
Hasta me sorprendió que dijiste que vamos a ensayar hoy. I'm like, what? You just got out of the hospital.
Yeah,
Like 2 weeks ago.
fue mi desesperación porque yo no quise perderlos. Yo no quise perderme a mí tampoco. So dije, le digo, si no me recupero yo no sé qué voy a hacer because music is all I love, music is all I know. Le digo, so si no tengo la voz y quiero saber si no voy a tener la voz o los pulmones para hacerlo, then quiero saberlo ya ahorita y acabar con esto. So, al mes, me dio un mes el patrón y me dijo, dice, compóngase. Y le dije, no, nos vamos a componer. Al mes luego agarramos tocada. And I was like, fuck, en el mansion. Y tengo el video ahí en YouTube. Y agarro y empecé a cantar. Todavía el pinche Dani me fue a acompañar porque pues, tenía miedo de que no reaccionara o no sabía cómo iba a reaccionar mi cuerpo. So, me subí al escenario, andaba bien nervioso. Fue creo que la primera vez que tomé una cerveza por los nervios.
Oh, sí.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you know what? Le digo, estoy nervioso. Tráeme una cerveza, Dani. And he's like, hey, shit, you sure? Le digo, yeah, tráeme una cerveza. So agarro y...
Like, dude, you're still on medicine.
Yeah, no, pues sí. Y agarro y le digo, Dani, le digo, ya me dio la cerveza y me subí y pum, empezamos. Y sí sentía la diferencia porque son... Cada vez que acababa, yeah, like, bien mal. And the guys will be like, hey, bro, like, vamos a hacer podcast. Digo, no. Let's keep going.
Pinche stubborn.
Yeah, es que como te digo, siempre he sido las personas que tengo que puchar todo lo que tengo que hacer y vamos a hacerlo.
Yeah.
So, ¿cómo se llama? Yo traté de pucharme lo máximo y ahorita he aprendido muchos, vamos a decir, turnarounds, buscar la manera de cómo evitar de no tomar mucho aire, a ellos hay canciones que me están sacando ahorita y que tengo que respirar rápido. Les digo, deme un tiempo más en la canción para
like
que
disciplining.
Ajá.
Okay.
Deme un tiempo más ustedes para que yo respire un poco mejor. So, se dice, no, sí. We got you. So, gracias a Grupo La Deriva que han tenido la paciencia conmigo y han tenido básicamente la disciplina conmigo también en superarme yo. So, yo digo que hay que seguir echando los kilos, ¿por qué no?
Yeah. Shit.
¡Miso!
Y no se desesperen.
No se
Como
desesperen.
como a Piggy le dijeron que no una vez o 2 veces. Ahora que me acuerdo, a mí también me dijeron que no.
¿Quién,
Oh.
Misa?
It wasn't us.
No.
You didn't really try out.
I didn't even try out. Yeah. Well,
It's tough.
Yeah, it's
like,
tough. Porque,
it's-
so I fui al ensayo de ellos, del grupo que they called me y ensayamos y they're like, all right, bro, pues ahí te avisamos. I'm like, all right, so I left. Y luego they text me right away. Hey, man, dijeron que no. I'm like, damn.
Oh,
with us?
No, bueno.
we're beep it.
We'll be, yeah. It was,
Who? Oh, shit! Really?
yeah, really. Yeah. They're like, no.
I'm muting that, right? Or no?
Yeah, you're going to be there.
Yeah.
I just got a good friend that plays there. Well, used to play there. Yes, yeah, so.
No way.
Sí, güey, they text me like, hey, dijeron que no. Like, right, dude, like, maybe half an hour after I left. Hey, dijeron que no, que... I'm like, all right, whatever. Pero...
You would have been a fucking big upgrade to that.
Pero when I was thinking about it, es que las canciones que me dieron to sing, las cantaban en el tono de the guy that was singing at that time. So, cuando yo las cantaba, pues, no se escuchaban bien, you know? But that's when I was thinking about it. I'm like, it's probably because the songs were too low or some shit, but
You should have called me.
yeah, right? Stay, güey. Pero ya, pues, nomás
And
no,
where they at now, huh? Where they at now?
no sé, para toda la gente que está empezando la música, no se dejen de vencido.
The universe
Yeah.
works in mysterious
Yeah.
ways, man. Everything lines up. Shout out to Fern.
Decibel, fucking
Oh, yeah, dude. Canta,
Hasta la fecha me quedé con los hocico abiertos.
canta bien alto el compa Fern, man.
Altísimo, dude.
Yeah.
I was
They're
like-
bad, dude. They're bad.
I was
This
like,
was bad.
Nah, ya,
Te
respeto.
mojaste,
Hay un
güey.
chingo de talento en Norteno con sax. Hay un chingo de talento, bro. Like, the
competition is
the-
tough, man. Like, pero también, I feel like that helps you out as a musician. Because,
It makes you
It's not.
wanna-
I don't consider it competition.
Ah, yo
I consider
tampoco.
it styles. There's a lot of Norteno con sax, pero cada quien tiene su estilo. So,
Yeah.
básicamente, pues yo
like,
en el Norteno con sax, pues I'm not copying whoever, singing, no me copy no maquinaria. I consider myself one of the musicians que pues I identify myself with my own voice, my own voice, and I'm not trying to be anybody, Same thing with you guys, yo escucho al your vocalista, Saúl se llama?
Yeah, Saúl.
He has his own
El mero
voice.
Chinacates Durango.
You en recordings, una cosa que siempre te he dicho, like, you know what, no trates de copiar, trata de ser you, make your own signature, make your own fucking voice, make you sound like you. I don't want to fucking show up and be like, oh yeah, you sound like fucking maquinaria.
Yeah.
What's that to me? Like, I don't want to be a copy of anybody. Like, says be you, identify yourself as you, and like, es como les digo a los muchachos, le digo, yeah, like, no canto alto, pero con lo que canto, pues I try to defend myself, like, trato de
I mean, you guys,
hacer
honestly,
mi estudio.
Yeah. Honestly, you guys do have your own style, way.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Se los están haciendo, musicalmente ellos no puedo decir nada mal de ellos, porque ellos están bien.
You're surrounded by badass musicians.
Están bien.
Saludos para compa Shorty, man.
Ya, tengo un pinche talentazo.
Compa Pac.
Ya, todos
Junes.
ellos
Yeah.
tengo.
Saúl.
El profe, ¿cómo se llama? Oh, Saúl también.
¡Y va de nuevo, profe!
Ya, estoy, gracias a Dios, me aventaste en un grupo.
Te aventé y te dejé en un buen lugar.
No, sí.
Celso's the
We're gonna make that into a shirt.
I honestly.
Te aventé y te dejé en un buen lugar.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
the title. That's the title.
Let's just write a song, then. Así que
Sí.
tiene como título chingón, ¿no? Te aventé y te dejé en un buen lugar.
Correo de Misael Y Celso.
Nah, bro, sí. Yo sé como los músicos tienen ganas, tienen los kilos, tienen el potential to do whatever they want. They're young. They're and como te digo, that's my biggest fear because I'm already older. Y con de la chingada del pinche COVID, no, pues me vino a fregar más. Pero no me agüito. Es como le dije a Junes, sea sincero conmigo y dígame que el día de mañana que no pueda, ya de plano, pues ya, like, I drain myself out. I'm gonna feel it one day.
Como le pregunté a Piggy, what's your plan?
My plan es
¿Hasta cuándo piensas?
Tú eres de las personas que has sabido cómo soy yo. Yo no soy de que las personas que andan de grupo en grupo.
No.
I respect where I'm at. I respect who I am, and I respect what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So, hasta que me diga Jumba que ya se acabó Deriva, o que me diga vamos a hacer otros proyectos o X cosa, le digo, entonces ahí sí voy a cambiar de género o sea lo que sea, pero
por lo pronto
aquí le voy a seguir ya echando ganas. El grupo tiene un chingo de planes y quiero seguirlos a ver dónde me lleva. Y pues
It's a completely different ride, man. This Norteno
Yeah.
sax, like
sí,
us
sí,
coming
it's
from complete different drums, like my family.
son diferentes ideas. Yeah.
Yeah. But like I don't know about you guys, but like my family, like I didn't grow up listening to Los Rieleros like that. Like every once in a while, see, but like
I listen to Lele. Qué bueno.
yeah. Dice Misa, it's not on my playlist.
But I can play it.
Yeah.
I heard it when I was 10 years old.
Ahora, si te contara de lo que yo escuchaba, a lo que tocaba, a lo que la música que a mí me encanta, es otro pinche pedo. Yo crecí con música charanguera, costeña.
Yeah, same.
Yo soy de los cumbieros del sur, yo soy de la Luz Roja, Acapulco Tropical. Todo eso es my shit.
Yeah.
Todas esas canciones yo las
Póngale
conozco.
like one night fucking Celso throws down.
No, bro, yo soy. Y fíjate que puedo tocarte percusión, puedo tocarte acompañamiento, puedo tocarte hasta creo que timbales te puedo tocar en charambeño.
Hasta
grupo
puedes
que-
tocar la que le gusta a mi vieja.
Ahorita te cuento un chiste.
Yeah, we'll tell you later.
De grupo que toca cumbias, la cumbiero aquí en Chicago, do you still sing?
Sol de la Costa.
Yeah.
Creo que sí,
Didn't you
mi
have
compa
them
Iván.
at some event?
Sí,
Yeah, right.
sí. Ellos son unos grandes paisanos de Guerrero, de la costa. Y
Pero that's how they play, así pura cumbia, pero
Yeah,
chingona.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Pero
that-
yo crecí escuchando esa música. Yo conozco toda canción vieja que tú te puedas imaginar, yo me la sé. Cumbieros del Sur, del huerfanito, todo. Bro, I grew up listening to that music. De ahí fui a grupero. De grupero me fui a Duranguense. De Duranguense a Tierra Caliente. And I stuck with Tierra Caliente for a while.
10 years, creo, ¿no?
No, güey, más. Creo como unos 14, 15 en
God
Tierra
damn.
Caliente.
Yeah.
So, en Tierra
And
Caliente.
there's people out there que sí tocan un estilo, tocan un, some type of music. Y ahí se quedan,
Ahí me quedé because it's comfortable. It's comfortable because same thing. Yo pude hacer mi propio estilo. Me pude balancear la música y hacerla mía porque pues era mi grupo.
Yeah.
So, yo me quedé y con Vagabundos también toqué Tierra Caliente y con ellos también. Son hermanos míos casi y esos cabrones me enseñaron a ser músico. Yo con ellos hasta aprendí a pistear hasta las 5 o 6 de la mañana.
Me with adrenalina.
Yeah, con ellos crecí. Son unos grandes maestros míos, grandes hermanos míos. Y honestamente, pues, ¿cómo se llama? Llevé mis añitos y pues gracias a ellos y gracias a Adrenalina que me llevó a ser la persona que soy ahorita.
That sounds good.
Oh, qué cute.
Yeah.
Bitch. Anyway.
Pues sí,
¿Ya cerramos o what?
Seems like a good. No, that was. It's gonna be hard to.
El chiste.
Top that.
El chiste.
So, viene el señor.
Chiste bonito.
Viene el señor.
That do snap.
Viene el señor al grupo, le dice, Edgar, tócame esa canción. Y
like
dice,
he was asking us like mid fucking gig.
Yeah.
Tócame esa canción. No la tengo.
Cerca de tu corazón o piedra de corazón, algo así. Digo, no, pues no la sabemos. Pues entonces toque la que le gusta a mi esposa.
And they were all like,
Yeah.
we were like, he said it super close to the mic too. So we're all like, what the fuck?
Pero check us a minute. Entonces toquen lo que le gusta a mi esposa.
El cac.
I got it. I'm like, wait, what? Okay. Bueno, señoras y señores, ¿qué?
No, go ahead.
Señoras y señores, esto fue todo en esa parte. Ojalá les haya gustado la plática de esta noche, ya que no tuvimos a mi compa Fao. Felicidades nuevamente a mi compa Fao, creo que sí, por su third baby.
Yeah.
Y pues, we missed you because
Hey, I don't
you
think
talk a
it's-
lot.
Eso es más, yeah.
And I don't think it's fair that you're picking, this new guy you just met opposed to your boys.
Yeah,
Right.
we've been knowing you for like 15 years, man.
Yeah. You just
Right.
met him, dog.
Yeah, bro. You gotta watch that, bro. Priorities. Anywho, gracias a mi gente. Nosotros somos
Los Calentanos
Podcast. Saludazo.